We have with us Parag Jhaveri, Chairman and MD, Yasho Industries Limited. Good afternoon, Mr. Parag Jhaveri.
Good afternoon.
Sir, wanted to know from you, what's your revenue and profit forecast for FY 2020-21?
Well, we are expecting a modest rise in FY21. We should at least achieve 10% to 15% maximum growth over the last year. And the profit should also increase over 30-35% over the last year.
So in absolute numbers, so what will that come to, sir?
Well, profit, I don't want to guess much on absolute number. But on sales ballpark, we should achieve anything over 335 to 340 CR.
Okay. In terms of the segment-wise revenue breakup, do you see any shift in the next 2 years, or it will continue the same?
No, there will be a definitely shift. We will have a more revenue coming from the industry segment, that is lubricant, rubber and specialty segment. In the past, this segment used to be below 50%. We are expecting this segment to grow over 60 to 70% in next 2 years' time.
Any specific reason?
Well, we have done a couple of Capex in the last 2 years. That is primarily in this segment. We have done Capex. We increased the capacity of industrial segment by almost 4,000 metric ton in the last 2 years, so which we want to utilize. Right now, our food and aroma is almost running at 85-90% capacity, so we cannot grow much there. But in this segment, we can grow much more.
What's the revenue breakup region-wise, and do you see any shift in the next 2 years?
Our export revenue started growing. We were 55% in 20. Now this year it will be over 60%. And in next 2 years, it should go up to 65 to 70% export revenue. And when we break this revenue into the 4 continents, the Europe is the largest continent for us. Then comes the United States, then Asia, Middle East, and South America. I think more or less this will continue, but we like to grow further into the continent like Africa and Russia, these 2 segments in next 2 years' time. That will be a focus point for us to grow in this segment, this part of the world.
And the reason for the increase in export growth?
Multiple reasons. Number one, in Europe, we have a REACH registered product that is giving us a more advantage. As everyone knows, the REACH is the new rules and regulation in Europe. Without that, you can't export the product. So, and due to the REACH, there's a limited competition that's giving us a growth. Second is a problem coming out from China and anti-China sentiment. So these are the reasons for our growth we expect.
Sir, what's your Capex plan in 2021 and areas where you are investing and why?
Well, in Capex 2021, we don't have any major plan. It will be a routine Capex about 3 to 4 crores, mainly to continue our sustainability one and to reduce environmental stress on the company. So those kind of work, we have done the Capex in FY19 and FY20, so there is no major Capex plan has been planned in 21.
And in 22, sir?
There could be. We are contemplating a new greenfield project, but that will take a while. Maybe we will be ready by the first quarter of next year.
But any specific areas where you would be opting for this greenfield expansion?
Well, definitely. We see the good opportunity in the field of specialty chemicals, a good opportunity in the field of lubricants and rubber chemicals. So we are looking forward to increase our capacity. By that way, we can grab more the market share. So that's the three segment which company is focusing.
What's your R&D investment plans in 2021 and any new products you are planning to launch in 2021?
Well, we have already launched a couple of product mainly for the rubber and lubricant segment in 2021. And if you look at the history of Yasho, all the chemistry has been developed in-house for a period of last 20 years. And we are proud of that. We have very strong R&D, which is a backbone of the company. And we continue to invest in our R&D. And at least we come out with a 3 to 4 product every year new.
So in 2021, any specific segment that you are focusing in terms of new products?
As I told you, we are focusing for the rubber, lubricant, and specialty. Also, we are looking to re-engineering all the existing product portfolio, where we can reduce the the water wastage, air effluent. So we keep on continue working on a sustainable growth.
And what's your plan on the digital transformation and what modules are you focusing on in 2021? Are you focusing on remote factory kind of an operations?
No, I think the SME or the MSME segment cannot work on the remote controlling. It's more of a batch process. It's not a continuous process here. We make all specialty chemicals here, so it's a more of a batch process. But we are working more on a that kind of a process automation where we can work. We can reduce the manpower. We can reduce human mistakes and have a more consistent product. So that's our focus. Also, our focus is on the marketing side, on the digital side. So those two aspects we are focusing more.